Okay, going to the subject because you have a large agenda. The two inductees are Thomas Lindsay Elder. Tom Elder was born in 1874 in Pennsylvania, and at the age of 13 became a collector, according to his own recollections, of Indian arrowheads. Birds' eggs were very popular then, and coins. And in 1896 he formed the Elder Coin and Curio Corporation, dealing in coins as many dealers have as a young man, a teenager. But Tom Elder went into another field. He went into telegraphy, and I don't know how many of you know about telegraphy. Max Humbert of Paramount International Coin Company, few people probably know in this room that he was a professional telegrapher in his younger age. He could sit and listen to dot, 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 and he could, just as if someone was speaking, he could hear what they said, which I couldn't do. But Tom Elder was this. And he happened to be at the Pan American Exposition in Buffalo in 1901 when McKinley was shot by an assassin in the Temple of Music. And he was rushed to a nearby house, and Tom Elder, part-time coin dealer Tom Elder, was a telegrapher who told the world how the president was coming along every day, dot, 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 dash, dash, dash. The president never made it, but that's Elder's little bit in American history. He then was offered the opportunity to be a telegrapher in Alaska, to move to Alaska, and he said no. His coin business was growing to the point he didn't want to do that, and he wanted to become a professional coin dealer. So he went back to Pittsburgh, became a professional coin dealer. Then in 1904 moved to New York City, which was the main scene of action at that time, and still, of course, is very active. At that time, Philadelphia, New York, and Boston were the main centers. He went to New York City, opened a shop, and conducted his first auction in 1905. He conducted many auctions after that, up into the double digits. I never met Tom. He died in 1948. But he was an ornery guy, and according to reputation, if this were an auction gallery and he was the auctioneer, and someone would come in and some gentleman and want to bid, and Tom would say, "Hey, you're a deadbeat. You haven't paid your last bill." Not many other auctioneers would say that. He always had opinions, like he didn't like William Jennings Bryan. He didn't like, he didn't like the political scene. He issued medals, did a whole lot of different things. He was a very literate person. He put out his own magazine. His auction catalogs are the only auction catalogs today in mainstream that have never been analyzed by numismatic bibliophiles. No one has ever gone through all of his catalogs and sorted what's there in territorial coins, what's in patterns. It's just waiting to be done. But Elder's catalogs are unique in that Tom Elder would say, "I'm working on my next catalog." Someone would bring in a consignment. "Okay, I'll write up your consignment." That would be the first 18 lots. Someone else would bring in 100 lots. That's the next 100. So all of his catalogs are like everything is thrown in. There'd be a territorial coin in lot 47, another one in lot 212, and very disorganized, but very well, very popular with his audience. Tom was essential, the leading dealer in New York City for many, many years, and certainly is a person that can be remembered as a combination of a first-class professional numismatist and also an intellectual and researcher. He wrote many articles and was well known and well liked in his time.